sure to pull all the wrinkles out. Marsha? Yeah. You want a nice flat bed sheet, no wrinkles, okay? Yeah. Pull it that way. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think I always liked to play in the dirt. Just for me, that tactile experience of being in the soil, it's just rejuvenating.
Real advantages of this lifestyle has been the fact that you eat incredibly well, good, healthy food, nothing industrial in it. It's all raised here. You meet wonderful people too. People who are interested in farming, who support healthy food, are just really, salt of the earth, good people.
What would you give as one word for Julie?
Relentless.
One thing about being out here working with Julie, she doesn't ask you to do anything that she's not willing to do herself, because she's right out there doing all the hard work just like she asks us to do.
What would be one word for Jack?
I have two. It's kind of like a two-part. I would say he's kind of like the steady hand. Like he's kind of the quiet one in the background that provides support when needed and steps up when needed, but and supports Julie in a lot of different ways that we don't see in the background.
Some of the things that we've built, Jack designed. So I've had the opportunity to see him at work crafting a design on paper using some software that he's got in the office. And the reason I say thoughtful is that what usually happens is Julie might throw out a problem that needs to be solved, and it needs to be solved by crafting or building something, and he'll take it from there. He'll think through the potential problems, come up with a design that works. But my job is to try to implement that.
Give me one word that you would use to describe Julie.
Strong. One word. She is, I think, one of the strongest people, not just women, but person I've ever met. She's a lot of stamina. She is caring. She somehow entwines like caring for people along with the farming. It's a teaching process for her, forever, always, because she's constantly got new people coming in from different places, all ages, and somehow she manages to teach them a lot about life. Not only farming, but about life as well.
She's inspiring, she's defiant, and there is also a lot of banter for sure, because sometimes the work can be really brutal, especially when it's really hot out.
One word you would use to describe Jack.
Intelligent. He is amazing. He studies the world. His pieces that he puts in the newsletter are always more than interesting. Something I wouldn't know anything about, but in reading the newsletter, Jack has always educated me.
Julie is like a very understanding boss who, if you need time off, you take time off, and she's wants to have fun. Like I feel like I kind of work in a similar way as Julie, where I like to do a lot of different things in a day.
Being out in nature is one of the things I love the most, connecting to the soil, connecting with other workers here, just the community aspect of it is a big part of why I'm here.
They have great crops, great culture here with the people, and meeting new people all the time. Every week there's new people.
I'm trying to everybody just put it right here?
No.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
When you bring your bag back, never put it in the thing, because you've already...
You do it twice.
Never touch the rubber band bucket either.
People who receive their vegetable shares every week, it gives them super nourishing organic food that was freshly picked. It helps them connect to the rhythm of the season as well, learning how to eat seasonally. So there's a lot of benefits with that. And so through the newsletter, Julie works a lot to educate people on the different vegetables that are in the bag every week as well, providing recipes and different information on the specific foods, because a lot of the stuff is foreign for people, and so it's a whole new experience for many.
I also just love animals of all sorts. They rub up against me. And when I go out and do the pigs now, they're getting rather big and rambunctious. They like it when we fill up their tubs and they can splash in it and fight over it. I guess I just like all the aspects of it. I like these flowers. I come out and I water these flowers and I smell the marigolds and I see the beautiful purples in the petunias, and it's like, wow, this is just, it's just ecstasy.
One thing that we both have pretty much in common is that we don't like to play by the rules too much. If we feel that if the rules are good ones, we'll go by them for sure. But when it comes to building our house, for instance, as I tell people, we bought this land in central Massachusetts, and it was at the time everybody was worried about energy, and we just had 2 major oil embargoes in the 70s, and we bought our land in 1980, and we were thinking, how can we be more energy conscious? And then we realized we had 40 acres of trees. And we said, well, why don't we just have a wood stove and burn wood for heat and get our hot water from burning wood rather than buying oil from some Arab country. And so we looked around, and there was, stoves were available to do that, and water heating systems were available. But we were going to live at home and raise our kids at home and be here all the time, so we could fill the stove every 2 or 3 hours when it needed it. It just made a lot more sense than working hard and being away from home to get some money to buy oil so that you can continue to stay away from home rather than focusing on the home where hopefully your heart is and your family is, and that's what you want to do.
Love working with the chickens. Love them, yeah.
And we had a lot of predation from deer going after lettuce and leafy greens, and coyotes and the fox going after our poultry who are out on pasture in these weak little pasture houses that we move every day, so they can't be very heavy and strong.
And it had enough strength to rip the screw right out. And this was quite weak, so we're going to replace this with some wood to try to prevent it from happening again.
It was a season of losing one crop after another. So, no apples. Oh, not very many peaches. Oh, no pears, Oh, but that's all right. It's kind of just checking these things off. But then the peas didn't make it because it snowed on them several times. As we got into the season, then the drought came and it stayed. And so our tomatoes were exceedingly late. Our potatoes, even though we took such good care of them, just didn't thrive. They didn't have enough water. And so we're just I felt like we were losing one crop after another, and we started getting really frantic, especially during this time period when I was dealing with Lyme and not feeling very good. And it was really hot in July, but we just started replanting and replanting and replanting and replanting. And at a point when we really were thinking, well, maybe we really need to get out of farming, maybe you just can't do it because, we have a system that doesn't tolerate me getting sick, essentially. That's, I realize that I'm crucial, and to my health being really on top condition health-wise is crucial to making the farm work. And then, we put out the call and told people that we were just really, having a hard time financially, and so a lot of people gave us a lot of money, and all of a sudden that came in at the same time that the rain did, and, so we were able to kind of glide into a really nice end of the season. So it was a year of a lot of challenge, but a lot of, I guess, gratitude for the system that we're part of, that, that this is an important thing for people. I've decided that, I would like to farm until I drop, and I'd like to, drop feeling well.
As long as she's around and feeling healthy before she drops, we can keep doing it.
Hardest work I ever done, working on a farm. Easiest work I ever done was rolling in your arms, swing and turn. Jubilee, live and learn, Jubilee. If I had a needle trailing thread, as fine as I could sew. I'd sew my true love to my side, and down the creek we go. Swing and turn, Jubilee, live and learn, Jubilee. Some will come on Saturday night, some will come on Sunday. If you give them half a chance, they'll come again on Monday. Swing and turn, Jubilee, live and learn, Jubilee.